స్క్రీన్ షేర్ మ్యూట్ పక్కన ఉంటుంది ఆప్షన్.
ఎస్ సార్.
ఓకేనా?
ఎస్ సార్.
ప్లీజ్ సార్ క్యారీ ఆన్. లైవ్ చాట్ కూడా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ కానీ కామెంట్ కానీ ఇవ్వమనండి.
Verbal ability topics which are related to infosys. This live is particularly about infosys verbal ability. At very first, let us look at the syllabus of Infosys particularly. At very first, let us look at the verbal ability is for 20 marks, and among them, the first one is sentence correction, second one is, and third, error correction. Fourth one is English grammar test, and fifth, reading comprehension, and then critical reasoning, and the close test, and finally, essay writing. So let us try to understand sentence correction first. So here there would be an error in the sentence. You need to identify that error in the sentence, and you need to rectify or correct the sentence. So this is all about sentence correction. And then error detection, it's nothing but they will give an sentence which has already an error in that, and they give 4 options over there. You need to find out, you need to detect an error where the error lies in. So they may give options like 1, 2, 3. They divide the sentence into parts like 1, 2, 3, 4 are A, B, C, D. So they ask you to find out the error where it is, and error correction is nothing but you need to correct the error. Maybe it would be an error in grammar, like tenses, parts of speech, AV, active voice, passive voice, direct speech or indirect speech. And then moving on to English grammar test is nothing but it is all about they may ask the questions related to all the grammar elements like parts of speech, tenses, active voice and passive voice, direct speech and indirect speech, and many more in this English grammar test. And next, coming to reading comprehension. In this reading comprehension, so they'll give paragraph. You need to read the entire paragraph, and you need to rephrase the paragraph. You need to analyze and understand the paragraph, and you should answer the question followed by. As we all know that in reading comprehension, we can understand that every answer will fall within the passage. And next one is all about, which is a very unique topic for Infosys particularly, and that is none other than critical reasoning. So it is all about to test your ability to how you think. So to clarify this, you need to go for brainstorming, and you need to analyze the paragraph. You should paraphrase that, and after analyzing that, you should go for the options and find out the answer related to this critical reasoning. Then moving on to close test. This close test is nothing but Here they will give a paragraph, and there you may see blanks over there in the middle of the paragraph. Within every sentence they will give a blank, and they may denote with a number like 13, 20, 21, etc. So they give four options for each and every blank. Here it is. And next one is all about essay writing. So it is also one of the unique topic for Infosys, particularly essay writing. So you need to write an essay on a specific topic for 50 to 150 words within a 10 minutes of time. Grammar test at very first. That would be helpful for them. Directly or indirectly, you will help your friends by requesting them to join. Meanwhile, please do subscribe, share, and comment your ideas or opinions. And next, moving on to the first question. Here, the question is, choose the correct order of words in the sentence. So, and there are some words which are indicated as A and B. So you need to understand this entire sentence, and you should put the correct order of words in the sentence. So here the first question is, the rise of Indian athletes in global rankings across a variety of sports is a de facto and critical. B is requirement for developing sustainable mass interest in these sports. This needs to be complemented A and complemented B by some other initiatives such as developing television friendly competitive formats. Notwithstanding early hurdles in evoking B interest, it is heartening to see the emergence of Indian Premier League IPL formats in hockey, football, badminton, and kabaddi. The entire of big broadcasters into a sport invariably nurtures A, pushes B, the ecosystem towards better facilities, training, and production quality. So here they have mentioned six words over here, A and B. Here you can see A as a critical and B as a requirement. Right? Then complemented and complemented, and invoking and evoking, and then here nurtures and pushes. So here you need to identify which word is in order, which word suits to get the complete meaning for this first statement. So here we have a question that what de facto does mean. In fact, so here is the answer. So if we go with critical, it doesn't make any sense. So here, this requirement, sustainable mass interest should be required in developing these sports. And next one is complemented and complemented. So here there are two words which are very similar in pronunciation, but here complemented means which we give compliments when the work was completed, and here the another complemented, that is B, which is mentioned as B, it means to complete an action. So here the first statement is the first word is all about giving compliment after finishing the work. So here it doesn't suitable to this particular statement. So here the option is B, complimented, which means completion of a work. And next here the third one is invoking and evoking. Invoke means invoke means which stops something, and evoking means which produce, right? So here it is the word which suits to this. And next one is nurture and pushes. So nurture means giving, and pushes means which add to do something, pushing or encouraging or motivating, right? So this is about the options. So the options for this question is B. I repeat, answers requirement, complemented, evoking, and pushes. So this is how can we correct, how can we make a correct order of words in making a complete sentence. Is moving on to choose the correct option. So here there is a question. Though all competitive exams do not allow using a calculator, but where they are permitted, there are restrictions on the models allowed. So here there is a grammar error here. You need to identify the grammar and you need to correct it. So the first one, if we go with the first option, though, here already though is there, so it would not be our option. So we should eliminate this option. And next, moving on to not all competitive exams. So here though means what? What does it mean? Though means even though, right? So here though doesn't make any sense. Next one, B, not all competitive exams allow the use of a calculator. So B makes some sense, I feel so. Next, C, let us go with C. Every competitive exam does not allow using of calculators. So here the statement is not saying every competitive exam. It's saying about they are not allowing. So you need to identify this part of, particularly this part of sentence. And next one is no correction required. So definitely it would not be our option, and A is not our option. So the correct option is B. So which states that no competitive exam or no other competitive exam are going to allow calculators into the exam without any permission, right? Next one is all about choose the correct option to fill the blanks. So here there are two words, two blanks and four options. We need to identify the meaning of each and every word, and we should fix a particular word which makes sense. The first one is, let's have a look at this and try to understand this. In measuring electrical activity in different parts of the brain, researchers found that people who describe themselves as generally happy have more activity in the left prefrontal lobe of their brains than do other people. Therefore, a medication for dash, the left prefrontal lobe of the brain, would be an dash treatment for clinical. Therefore, a medication for. If we go with the first option, let's see, the first would be the first option, suppressing and ineffective. So suppressing means, what does it mean? Suppressing means making it pleasureful or blocking, right? Next, ineffective, it doesn't make any sense. So ineffective treatment doesn't make to come out from any medication, right? Next one, stimulating and effective. Stimulate means thought provoking or thought provoking or making you ability to think. And effective means it means effective, exact. And next one, improving and impressive, it makes a little bit sense. But here, so the medication for stimulating, so we need to stimulate the left prefrontal of the brain. So if we go with this option, definitely effective will take as another option. And next to challenging, we all know the meaning of challenging and practical, right? So it doesn't fit to this particular blank. Next one is all about, the next question is arranging the sentence in the correct order. So here there are four options, A, B, C, and D. Let's see some. I have request that you can't see my screen. Please let me know. Can you see my screen? Let me know whether you can see slide or screen. Right. Uh, Thank you. The answer for this question. Arrange this sentence in the correct order. So good writers use more verbs. So it is talking about good writers. The entire passage is all about good writers, how they write. So here there is a however word which is a transition word. It shows the connection of another sentence. And see, the reason is that if necessary unnecessary words are reduced, the verb percentage goes up as mathematical necessity, right? So it seems that C would be the second option, and next B would be the second option, and D. So use verbs is not really good advice. Writers have to use verbs, and trying to add extra ones would not turn out. So this is the correct order. Let me say the correct order is A, C, and B, D. So this is the way to put the sentence in order to make a complete sense and a complete paragraph. And next one, let's move on to the next question. My next question is all about what is the main idea of this paragraph. So you need to read this entire paragraph and understand the context of the paragraph, and you need to answer the question. So here, after going through this passage, so here is the question. What is the main idea of this paragraph? Right, now let us try to understand this. Contrary to popular belief, the idea of evolution did not originate with Darwin. So it says that it is not originating with Darwin. So if we look at this statement or sentence, the first option or second option, I'm sorry, second option would not be our option as the correct answer. So we are eliminating this B, right? And next one is A. Let us see A. It is impossible to come up with big insights without crossing domains. Is there? Can we see in this statement or in this passage? So definitely no. So then moving on to C, it is Malthus, not Darwin, who should be given credit for the theory of evolution. Can you see my screen? Please do request your friends to join. Right. So the answer is D. It was the connections that Darwin uncovered more than the facts themselves that made his work important. This is the answer. Next one. Change the voice of the below given sentence. The statement, the first one, hundreds of students were rescued by the police. So soon after seeing this, so here of students is the right answer. Next one is find the error in below given sentence. So find the error. There is an error in the statements. So this statement has been divided into 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here you need to find out the error which lies within 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So the first one is she ran so fastly. Is there any error here? Definitely, yes. So we can see the word fastly, which is not appropriate word. We can't say word like fastly. So instead of fastly, we can use swiftly or rapidly or quickly. So fastly is an inappropriate word. So the error lies in option A, 1, right? So here it is the type of finding error in the sentence. Next one is correct the sentence. When it was morning, they decided to put at an inn. So here inn means for like a hotel, right? In. So here put at. So it is a phrasal verb. As we all know that phrasal verb is nothing but a combination of verb and a preposition. Put a verb and at as a preposition. So here we need to find out the suitable phrasal verb here. Put out in, definitely no. Put off at, definitely no. Put at, oh, it doesn't seem. Right. Next D, it would be the answer. Put up at. Put up means making arrangement, everything, right? So this is the answer D. Next one is can you see my screen? Malot Chityali, sir, it is visible. Right. Next one is fill. So the question is this is dash yesterday. So fill the blank with an article, the, a, and none. So as we all know, a is used before a vowel sound and I'm sorry, consonant sound, and an for before vowel sound, and the is used to mention the specific things. So here this car, this is the car I bought yesterday. We are talking about the car which we bought yesterday, which I bought yesterday, right? So based on that, the article, the option A is the correct option. Next, let's go with another question. Find the error in the given bold and correct it by choosing appropriate option. So here the bold one, there is an error here. So you need to identify and rectify this error. So without both case is solved, the jury has decided to keep all other cases pending in the court of justice. If you look at this, without both case is. So when we see both, it means cases, right? So when there are two subjects, I mean, there are subjects are in plural. It should be, the verb should be a plural one, right? This question is all about subject verb agreement. So here, if the subject is plural, the verb must be plural, right? So the options are unless both cases are, without the case being, since both the cases, until each case were. So unless both cases are is the correct option because it is in present tense and are, so here being it won't take place, and this one doesn't take place until each case where it is in past tense. So the correct option is A. Next one is below find the synonym of bold word in the given sentence. Destined, which means predetermined or intended. Next, select the most appropriate synonym of the given word. So, asile, which means, do we go with complement? No, definitely no. So, asile means abuse. Asile means abuse. Next one, below find the synonym of a bold word in the. Here, the statement is the building was consecrated Episcopal Church in May 1814. What is the meaning of consecrated? So the synonym is um, hallowed. The option is B. Next one, identify the word with the correct spelling. Can you see my screen? Right. So identify the word with the correct spelling. What is the spelling of the word? Which word has the correct spelling among all these four? So the answer is, you can comment your answer so that I can understand that you are listening to the towards the class. So the answer is BAFFLING, baffling. The baffling is the correct answer. So Kavya, you are on the track. Next question is, identify the word with the correct spelling. And another question is all about finding out the spelling. What is the correct spelling then? The correct option is B. LINIENT, linient. Next one is, the next type of question is, choose the correct order of the passage. Yes, find out the correct of the passage. So here we can see two types of questions in this section. The first one is, they may ask you to find out the correct order by mentioning P, Q, or S. This is the first method of asking, and second method is they may give the beginning and the ending statements. You should put it in order, the rest of the things. So here S1 stated that I saw two men at the train station. So here are the things. Both of them went to the coffee shop together. Comment your answer. So here the option is PQ or S. So if we look at this, I saw two men at the train station. So he's stating that he saw two people. The first one is both of them went to the coffee shop together. He's describing that they went to the coffee shop. So is it the correct statement? Definitely no, right? So whom he saw. Next one. Next one is both of them went to the coffee shop together. After coffee, and then the follows. The second one waited for his wife later. So among them, What is the right answer? Um, Q R Q R P. The next question is again the same. Choose the correct order of the passage. So here again S1 and S6 introductory statement and concluding statement is already given. So we need to put in order all this PQRS. Let's go through this. Earthquake means the shaking of the earth's surface. And shall we go with this P? It is a sudden trembling of the surface of the earth. Or earthquakes certainly are a terrible natural disaster. Which could be the first one? Furthermore, it would not be the first one. So eliminating A. We are eliminating A. Next, P is the correct one. P. So we have three options over again. Here we can see three options P. Okay, right. Second one is some earthquakes are weak in nature and probably go unnoticed. So definitely it would not be there. So yes, it would not be the second one. Earthquakes certainly are a terrible natural disaster. So R, P, R. So can we see PR again? No. So we can go with the answer directly. The answer is B, P, R, Q, S. Next one. Choose the correct order of the passage again. I think the idea of listening has been instilled as an. So he is describing about listening. Now let us go with the answer. P, our first teachers who have taught us the importance of their rules, living under our. Here it is that. So if the statement ended with an article an, so we need to go through the next word. It should be start with an vowel sound, right? So vowel sound over. So P, it seems, and again important. So two, we found two vowel sounds here, but let's say the sense. Let's say the meaning of this. So important behavior ever since we were born. So R is the first option. So we have R with we have two options with R. R, okay. So R, I am fixing it. Next R, our parents are our first teachers. So our parents are first teachers. So second one is RP. Second one is P. So the answer is definitely A. Definitely A. Next question is, so these are all about English grammar test where we can see all the grammar questions in English grammar test. So now let us see another. I have another presentation for you to make you understand the question paper of Infosys. Please do request your friends to join. Here it is the